Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Let's be honest, whenever you go on a big adventure or a big quest, you need a good weapon. A weapon that's going to see you through the whole game, a weapon that's going to dominate, a weapon that's going to make you a god. So today I'm going to look at the top 10 NES weapons of all time. As always, I want to hear your opinions. Do you think I got this right? Do you think I got this wrong? And what weapons do I need to include? And let me know what your favourite NES weapon is. As always, if you really think I deserve it, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. Retro Wars is also a weekly podcast, and if you're liking the YouTube channel, you'll definitely love the podcast. And we've also got a $1 a month Patreon to get involved in the podcast, and the link in the description below. As I said, you need to let me know what you think is the best weapon of all time for the NES. Right, let's get into it, shall we? The top 10 NES weapons of all time. At number 10, the knife, or the sword, or whatever from Ghouls and Goblins. This thing is usually the only power-up I actually want to play with. That sounds a bit weird. When you play Castlevania, no one ever picks the knife. You're like, no, run away from that. No, when I play Ghouls and Goblins, this is what I want to play with because it's really good and it's just consistent. The only reason why it's so low on this list is because I'm shit at Ghouls and Goblins and just continually fail. So, yeah. At number 9, it's the Masamune from Final Fantasy I. Now, I've written it as Masmoon because that's how it's written in the game, although it is the Masamune, I know. Now, the Masamune, you find it right at the end of the game with the Chaos Shrine. The Masamune sword provides 56 attack, 50 accuracy, and 40 critical, but the main little thing here is that it can be used by all classes. It doesn't matter what class you are, whether you're a white mage, a black mage, a red mage, whatever, you can give it to them. So that could be quite handy if maybe your mages have run out of their magic usage, so you can just use a little bit of attack, or if you want to give it to your big powerhouses, they can use it. It's a great weapon, I just wish we'd received it earlier on, although saying that, I probably would have broken the game if that was the case. At number 8, it's the screw attack from Metroid. Now, this is one of Samus's staple abilities, that it was brought in on the first Metroid. Prior to this, whenever she jumps, it's just a normal jump, but getting the screw attack means that she starts to roll into a ball like Sonic the Hedgehog, and she becomes powerful. She can now actually attack enemies with this and they can't hurt her, so you can just literally jump into them and have fun and go, ha, bitch, the jump of doom. It later became a staple in all Metroid games, but only received right at the end of the game because, yeah, it's kind of broken if you had it right at the beginning because no one would be a threat to you. You just jump into them and laugh and go, hehehehe. At number 7, Ice Magic from Castlevania III. Now, I do love Castlevania 3, we talked about that last week on a previous video, but one of the reasons I like this is because you get to use Sypha, and Sypha has different forms of magic. She's got fire magic, she's got another magic which will appear on this list, and one of those is ice magic. Now, what it does is whenever she uses it, she literally sends out these 5, 6 little balls of ice, and if they touch anything, they freeze automatically, only for a short time. But in that time, they can't move, and if Sypha just hits them with her little sword thing, they explode. So it's a one-hit KO. Not necessarily amazing on the bosses, but when you're facing normal enemies, I'm like, fuckers, bring it. And I genuinely had a laugh out loud moment the first time I did it, because I thought it was awesome. Now, having Trevor go round a whip was cool, but having Sypha just freeze everything, including water, is just absolutely godlike. Even the things that spit out little red fireballs and the little two-headed dinosaur things, you know what I mean if you play Castlevania, but you can freeze projectiles, axes them. It's so much fun just to see it absolutely cause carnage. The only reason why it's so low on this list is because, well, when you die, you lose the power-up, and you're more often than not going to pick up a firebook by accident and cry. And that's the pain in the arse of this game, that stupid firebook. I hate the fire, I really do. At number 6, it's more Castlevania because we're talking about the electric orbs from Castlevania 3. Remember I said Sypha had another ability? Well, it's these electric orbs. Like the ice ability, it's a pain in the arse to get hold of because it's very rare to see, but once you get it, it's so much fun. She fires off 3 electric orbs that essentially go round her or a homing attack and attack everything they can see. One hit kills all round, and they're so big, it's not like these little balls, they are big balls. Oh my god, we're getting cancelled for that one. Again, the problem is, you're more likely to pick up the fire magic. But what's so good about this, it only uses 1 heart. When in reality, this is such an overpowered move, it's ridiculous. Like, I fought death and just sat there and just kept spamming this move and just laughed. I was like, sickles? What sickles? I don't care. Face my balls of death. It's a shame I only got to use it for that one boss, because after that I obviously died, and then I wasn't picking it up again. And I was like, I'll have to deal with fire then, won't I? Or it's just Trevor. And I like Trevor. But still, I like my balls of electricity. At number 5, we're going back to Castlevania again, but this time it's the first game, and it's the Holy Water. Now, people are looking at this going, what? Holy Water? That's a crap item. Now, I normally would agree with this, and I never used the Holy Water in any Castlevania games. Any. Because it's terrible. It's basically a little, projectile. But the reason why it's so good in Castlevania 1 is what it can do to bosses. I never knew this until I let it play the game. It can stun lock them. Which is ridiculous. Like, some of the bosses, and we know, are very difficult, but some of them, including Death, including Dracula, one of his phases, he gets stun locked by it, and all you do is just throw holy water and you win. Death, just throw holy water, you win. To be able to go through a game which is very, very difficult and get to the boss and just sit there and laugh your head off and go, taste Jesus water. Jesus hates you. But to have an item that just absolutely breaks boss fights, considering the developers were like, we weren't expecting that to happen. Damn it. It's just so handy to have. And such a break. Again, the death fight becomes trivial with holy water. And the death fight is a pain in the arse. But with a little bit of holy water, it's very, very easy. And number 4, it's Donatello's bow from TMNT. Like, look, I have to admit this. We all know I don't like Donatello. Someone did say, I heard he hated Donatello. I stopped the video immediately. So I pinned that comment. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Brilliant. No, look, the Donatello's bow, it breaks TMNT. You need to keep Donatello alive for as long as possible because his bow can reach through floors. The reach is ridiculous. Like, you compare it to Raphael and Michelangelo, it's stupid. Leonardo can kind of do it, but Donatello does have that extra reach. He is able to just destroy some bosses. Rocksteady just comes to mind, but it's just so handy to have a weapon with such a huge reach. The thing is, you've got to keep him alive. So only use Donatello at your peril. Because once he's gone, you're trying to find him to rescue him. So don't use him in the underwater levels. That is just absolutely stupid because I sacrificed Raphael for that one. Never use Donatello in that section. You're a moron, or you must be a god at that game. But Donatello just makes the game so much easier. And all the pros will say, this is the turtle you need, just because of his long bow staff. Yeah. I wanted to make a cock joke, but I'm not that immature. Come on, we're all above this. At number 3, it's the Jump Slash from Ninja Gaiden. Yes, Ninja Gaiden has a broken weapon, and it is the Jump Slash. Again, this only comes in certain times, and it costs 5 of your ninja powers to use. The thing is, the reason why this is so broken, and unfortunately I couldn't get much footage of this, so you're just going to get this bit looped, is it just one-hit KO some of the bosses. Like, hilariously, even some of the hardest bosses, one-hit KO. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You got to master how to do it, but even so, it is incredible just to sit there and go, well, that's a really hard boss. It's dead. And, why was I struggling? Again, the difficulty of this is being able to keep the jump slash all the way till the end, because we know Ninja Gaiden is so difficult. You might get it at the start of the level, but trying to keep hold of it all the way to the end is nigh impossible. And so if you're really good at the game, this is kind of like a reward to you. It's like, well done, you did something really cool, here's something really funny, and you can destroy this boss. Well done. And number 2, it's the Metal Blades from Mega Man 2. You all thought this was going to be number 1, didn't you? Well, it's not. The Metal Blades, again, are so much fun. You get these from beating Metal Man, and once you get them, you can just have at it. Because the Metal Blade only costs 1 to use, but it can also find 8 directions, which in this game is absolutely pivotal. It is absolutely broken about how much things this can destroy. The only thing that stops him from being number 1 is whilst it is the almighty killer, there are actually some enemies that actually aren't bothered by it. So it doesn't put it in that number 1 spot, just because of the fact it just can't destroy everything. But you can't deny, if you are playing Mega Man 2, you should be rushing to get this item as quick as possible, because it just makes the rest of the game so much easier. You can walk through and laugh because no enemies are going to go near you once you've got the metal blade. And having that 8-way fire means that you've got perfect circular projection attack thingy. Okay? But as I said, it doesn't work on everyone, which stops it being number 1. And that one is the spread gun from Contra. Yes, the spread gun. No matter what Contra game you play, you aim for the spread gun because it's so much fun just watching everything fall apart because they can't hit you. When you get the rapid spread gun, you can even have more fun. But I just love that because it just gives you that protection, and as everything dies in one hit, they just don't like fighting the spread gun. It has multiple balls that come out of its gun, and it is the ultimate form of attack and defense. The main problem with this is all Contra games is keeping hold of it for as long as you need, because with Contra, if you get hit once, you die, and that's just not fun. So basically, if you want to play Contra, get the spread gun, don't die, get good, and you should be okay. Even bosses can be made mincemeat with a bit of the spread gun. You know, just spread your bullets. I was going to say seed, but again, I'm not that immature. Oh, fuck it. Spread your seed wherever you want. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry. And that's it. My top 10 NES weapons of all time. A shorter video today, but I just felt, well, if I kept going, I'm just going to be blabbing, and you don't want to hear that. We'll be back on Friday for another video, and at that time, we're going to be looking at my opinion of the top 10 Mega Drive games of all time. Until then, I'll see you all on Friday. You all take care of yourself. Have a good week. My name's been Danny. Follow your dreams.